Hi, welcome to my first new video. Okay, let's try that again. Welcome to my first video on YouTube. I'm super awkward if you haven't saw that. Anyway, I started like almost half a year a challenge of drawing every single day. I can't say it's easy, but it's fun. And I said to myself that when I will be halfway through, I will make my first YouTube video, since I want to continue making them. So, oh yeah, and my name is Prima. I forgot to say that. Anyway, let's go to the not so awkward part of the video then. Okay, so I tried to make them from the beginning to end so you can see if they become better or not. But there are more than just those. There are sketchbooks, and well, I will make another video for that. So, this was my first one. I was super proud of it. Now, not so much. So yeah. My second one, laminated. I don't know why I was into laminating things then. And this is my last laminated, if I remember correctly. Then those are my first peonies. They don't look like peonies, but well, they are peonies. Don't know if you can see them. Alright. Then I made those, which I can't remember what flower are. It's more abstract, the thing. I love those ones. I've made some in acrylic as well. I was painting in acrylic before I started watercolor, and I fall in love with the watercolor, so I wanted to try and make almost the same painting in watercolor. Some quick roses and whatever flower those were, and those. Whoa, I really can't remember what flower those were. Anyway, a little bit more worked up roses. I was working loose when I first began with watercolor because, well, I had no clue what I was doing. Some more loose florals, small ones, practice. Then there are those ones. I think this one took me for like 5 days to finish. 6. I don't know. I still love it. It's quite a nice pattern. Then I made this one. I think it took me like 5 minutes or so, with some leftover paints. It's cute. Then this one. Alright. This one took me actually a week to finish. I don't know if you can see the details, if it wants to focus. I made my life even harder than it was supposed to be. Yeah, I hate it. Don't like it. Worked too much on it. Didn't enjoy it. Then there's this one. I was so proud of this one. It was the most realistic one I've ever made till that point in watercolor. I'm still proud of it. I still like it. Although I think I would put some line work on it. Make it pop. I don't know. The middle flower took me for ages, but I love it. Although I think I put the most work on the middle flower, and the rest were like, okay, let's be over with this one. But I still love it. I think here is when I started. Yeah, those were made with my Van Gogh watercolors. Before that I was using some cheap ones, I can't even remember the name. And I think this is, no, the previous one, and then these are the first ones with the Van Gogh. Some quick landscapes. I really want to do more of those. I really like them. Pretty cute. This one, when I made it, I hated it. I hated it so much. I wanted it to feel like space flowers and gold leaves and everything. I don't know if I achieved that, but now that I'm looking on it, I love it. I think I love it so much. Yeah. You can see that I wasn't in the mood of drawing when I made those. I wanted to upload something, so made something quick. There's this. And the landscapey thing that I don't like. This was the first rose that I was so proud of it. I think I bragged about it for like weeks. It was the most realistic thing, close to a rose, that I've made, and I loved it so much. It was the gold. You can't hate the gold. Then here I was testing the Dusk series of Van Gogh, if I've done it correctly. They have pink, purple, green, and something else I don't remember. I didn't like the middle one. I think I would have erased this one and it would be perfect. Plus, it's the first time that my gold leaves are actually watercolor gold leaves and not acrylic paints. Yeah, there's this one. Well, it's shiny. I don't have anything else to say about it. Another peony. I like it, but I can't see shadows, and I was afraid of putting more shadows. And what's happening in the middle? I have no idea, but I like it. This was in January of this year. Cool. Why do I put this here? I don't know. I stopped doing that. Alright, that was my acoustics falling off with my mic. I don't have a mic. Anyway. This one, I really like this flower, this rose, and this. The other one went kind of, I didn't know what I was actually doing. But it's shiny, so it passed for me. Then there are those. I still can do those. I don't know. I don't like it. I've overworked it. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Now we are going into the salt extreme thing that I was on for a little while. Putting salt on every on every background. And yeah, it's too busy. I love the flowers and the effect of the background, but not together, it's kind of busy. And of course, I was still in the line gold bee thingy. This one, I was so proud of this one. I attempted so many times to make this flower and failed, and this one was just perfect. The previous attempt on something like this was, let me see if I can find it, was this one, and well, you can see that there is a progress here. Still the salt thingy. Guess what? Still the salt thingy, and geometrically, I think this is bronze, not gold. Still love it though, and I love that I had the background flowers now worked. I still don't know what's happening here, but it passed. I love this one. I can't remember the flower. That's for me. The only thing that I don't like is that this front stem I didn't work it. Now those stems that I didn't work, well, yeah, because they're in the background, but why did I leave this? I have no idea. Guess what? Some more peonies. I have a peony problem. I don't like those. I love this one and this one, but this one, something went wrong with the petal thingy. And more salt. I still love this one. I still want to make a pattern of this one when I finally manage to learn how to do that. I love that they are so simple and just line work. The gold and the bronze, it's really shiny. Lilies, I think. I love that. I don't know if camera catches it. The iridescent that I put on the flower. I think not. I like it. I still like the geometrical thingies. This one I am more than in love. I don't know, I like the bronze thingy and then all the other things. The only thing that I don't like about it is that I put too much pencils on the watercolor and it kind of becomes shiny, and I wanted it matte, but you can't have everything. Oh, and this is my Instagram. I don't know if you can see it. If the camera wants to focus, that's my Instagram. If you want to follow, I'll put it in the description box below. If I can manage to find how to do that, since it's my first video and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about this one. More peonies. Oh, I really love this one. The only thing, I think, no, actually I don't want to change anything about it. I love it. It's an interesting one. And of course, bronze gold, because shiny. Love this one as well. I had a really great time in doing this. I love the colors. And I was experimenting with triangular and geometrical shiny thingies, and I really love that this one is behind and this one is on top. Kind of makes those look through, if that makes sense. Okay. This one I want to frame. I totally want to frame. It's, I don't know. I think I kind of painted it now. I really love the windowy thingies I made. Like, I really love it. I hate this. I wanted to try the, how is it called, the negative space painting, and well, it didn't work out, and I have no contrast on the flower, so I didn't like it. The only thing that I like it is that, hey, gold. This one was an interesting concept. I still love it. Oh, it's like this. Well, funny thing, actually I drew it like this, but then after I painted it, I observed that my thing here, my geometrical thing, wasn't, and this one was kind of off. This one should have been like something like that. So I put my signature here, and let's just say that I created it like this. My first sunflowers, I was so anxious about this, I don't know why, because, well, nobody actually forced me to post it, but it turned out really great. Love this one as well. One didn't like it. I can't remember what flower this is, and well, it's more abstracty than flowery, I think, if that makes sense. Anyway, this one, I worked so hard on this one, but there were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flowers, but they all blended together again because I didn't know how to shade. Apparently, I don't think I know either, but on those I could have put more concentrated color. This is a tulip, and I really love this color. I can't remember the name of it. It's from Van Gogh. I bought almost all their colors. And yeah, shiny, because all is good. This one I think was cerulean blue. I can't remember. Still give me some Japanesey vibes. I don't know how and why. This is the yellow-green color of Van Gogh. Green-yellow, Naples yellow-green. I can't remember. It was a yellow-greenish thing. I really like it. It's cute. This one. This flower is okay. This bud is okay, but this flower, I think, if you shrink it here and make it here more, it would actually look like a penny. Then I put those. I don't know. Oh well, I love the color though. It's the dusk pink, if I remember correct, or the dusk purple from Van Gogh. This one was obviously pink. If you heard that, that was my dog. Well, that's that. I love this color. I had it on a half pan, and now I bought the tube, but can't remember the name. But it's so peachy. I love the color. Here is when I bought some Ecoline, non-waterproof. I thought that they would work like watercolors, but they didn't. They were something in the middle. I still love them, and I love this. I think I bought 6 or 7 colors, and I made this one. I really like it. And they are good ones. Here is when I started my Skillshare annual subscription too. And I saw a video about some cherry blooms, and I really wanted to put on paper what I learned. I don't think that I achieved it on the level that I wanted, but I still love it. It's really cute. This one is really off. Really off. I'm not gonna talk about this one. Those ones, I really wanted to put line work, but I was like, no, I need to stop about that. So I didn't. It's more like pastel colors. Give me a second, my dog is actually breaking loose right now. This one, well, I don't know if you can see, but this was the off one, and this was the right composition. No, they can fit. But yeah, this was the first try, and this was the second time. Like much better. This one, I love it so much. It was for some prompt lists on Instagram. I can remember. Still obsessed with a black background and a little gold shiny, really shiny. This one, I really like it. Simple. I like that I didn't do it all black, and I really like the line work and the dots, and well, I actually went for it. I didn't know what I was doing, so well, most of my paintings starting like this, not knowing what the hell I was supposed to do. And yeah, then I did the opposite thing. I made it all black except the edges. Still interesting. I think those were made with the Eco line. Yeah, those were made with the Eco line. Those flowers. I don't know if I put a little bit of a purple thingy to be deeper, but most of it was with the Eco lines. This was grayish, purplish. It was for the series that I made with a color a day. It doesn't really look like a flower, and I could have definitely worked more on it, but didn't. I love this one. I love how I made, like, I wanted to make it inside like another universe or something, and that the flowers are popping out, and I think I managed it. They're really nice. This didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it. I tried the method of putting the shadows first and then build up on those, and it kind of muddied it up a little bit, so yeah. Lotus. I don't know why I find those flowers so difficult to make, but yeah, I actually have a lotus painting ongoing right now, and it's better than this one. Roses, shiny. The same concept of another universe and the flowers coming out of it, but in circle mode. Another rose. I really like it, and I like the thingies that I put. This one became too chaotic, I think. This is the whole universe and the flower in it, and it's kind of a lot for the eye, but I still like it. It's cute. I really love these ones. Those flowers. I made some like those recently, I think. This flower, I was so proud of it, but I don't know, the whole composition, it's kind of some small flowers, playing with colors and trying new things. I really love this little one, although if I would change something, it would be the gold on the leaves, and I would probably make them a little bit more veiny. This is on a craft paper that I didn't know that, well, it was 300 GSM, but whenever it gets wet, it gets dark, so I couldn't actually see what I was putting down, but I pushed through it, and it's cute what came out, but I won't do it again. This one I want to frame and put it on my wall. I think this is the most perfect rose I've ever made. Thank God for the Skillshare classes, which not sponsored, but if you really want to make your art get on another level, it's a good site, and really cheap site actually. Best succulent I've ever made, and I love it. I want to frame this one as well. It's based on the same classes actually that I saw with colors and making the edges lost in the painting. This was the same concept. I like that I didn't overwork it with the details, but I could have put some here so that only those will fade out, but it's still nice. This one, I don't know if you can see, but kind of start building up the background. What am I doing? It's Kuretake Kansai Tambi. I love those colors. All the previous ones were like that. I bought the 36 package and I love every single color in there. But I think I mixed it with one of my cheapest colors because I wanted this deep color. I painted it a turquoise and didn't like it, so I wanted something more dark, but it made it a little bit, I don't know, chalky. But the flowers, I love the flowers, and well, you know me, gold. Let's not talk about this one, can we? Okay. This one is one of my favorite, and I kid you not, I had no clue until the finish thing that I did on this, how would I approach it and how would it come out. I didn't know that it would come out like that. I thought it would be something that I would be ashamed to, I don't know, post, because I tried something new. Those were made with the Kuretake Kansai Tambi watercolors, which you can build them up like semi-gouache if you put less water. I really love it. I don't know how I managed to do it. It was one brush mark at a time. I actually was surprised when I finished it that I could actually manage to make it like this. Another rose. I really wanted to make those paintings of roses where they have the shadows and they're like popping, but I forgot that for this to pop, you need to put some lights on it, and I didn't, but I still like it. It's vintagey, kind of. This one started as a beautiful sketch, started as beautiful first wash, and somehow ended up not liking it, so I splashed some Ecoline here and there and called it a day. This, I love this. I think this is one of my best paintings ever. I really like the shadows. I think those are called hellebore flowers. I really love them. They weren't that green, but well, when you're a painter, you can actually change the color whatever you want. I had high hopes for this one. It didn't come out as I hoped so. That, well, those things happen. There are roses. Yep. I didn't expect this one to come out this beautiful. So, and this is my last one for now. And yeah, now I made a mess with all the other ones. So if you like my video, please check my Instagram. I have a TikTok as well. I will try to find out how to actually manage to put them in the description. And any criticism that can make me help grow would be nice. Don't be mean though, since it's my first video. I kind of have to start from something or somewhere. And well, that's all. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!